Host today, and I wanted to just do some more gameplay general on the City Hunter, so that way you guys have an idea of what he is in general. I made it last video. I made the new stuff and what's new for him and what's going on for this predator. That video, but before we get to that, I want to hop into a private match and want to show you general. Straight up, just the Predator, no other gameplay, just to show you what he's like. So that way you guys have a better understanding overall on this Predator. What better map to do that than Derailed? So you guys understand the Predator City Hunter. A bit backstory between this Predator. Obviously, he has a backstory. Of course, if you guys seen the movie, you would know that he's a part of the Lost Tribe. His elder would be basically Greyback. He is a young blood, in fact. So, that's pretty cool. If you guys are new to the game, you definitely can, hop in there and, be a young blood. You know what I mean? Do what you are. So that way, it makes sense. It's more realistic that way too, anyways. But unfortunately, knowing that the 87 Predator was a pre-order, shortcuts or anything for this Predator, it's just a straight up DLC. You know what I mean? But if you want that classic Predator, you're out of luck unless they make an extension pack or something a bit newer. Then yeah. But I'm here to show you a few things on the stealth kills on the combi stick, the smash on the combi stick, and just anything that's a bit new here, new animation, stuff like that. I mean, is there anything exactly new that I didn't show in the last video? So this is just going to be a straight through gameplay on the City Hunter, nothing else, and so that way you guys understand and get a clear, image of what he is and how to understand how to play him. So with that being said, let's hop in this match, and appreciate you guys coming into this jungle with me on Do Not Fire Team members. Of course, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff to keep me running. And with that being said, please subscribe to go subscribe to Paul Stars. He's a really good YouTuber. He does the Predator reviews, so if you guys want to check out straight up, nice gameplay, you can go check him out. Of course, we got the iconic 97 Predator Roar. I think it's a bit different though, but let's get to some more elevated, so I can show you guys this guy in all his shiny glory. Of course, I don't know what the heck this game's doing, but okay. Alright, so you guys have a better understanding on this Predator. Here he is. Of course, it's very beautiful design. They captured him completely. Of course, I have the wolf skull there, so just kind of ignore that. But other than that, it's what you expect. It's basically the 97 Predator. So also, there's a few bugs. Last video, I captured a bug where I did the T-pose, like if I was spawning in the match. But it's okay, if look this way, if you're expecting to get into this Predator, assuming there's no glitches, then that's not the case, alright? So don't go into this game thinking, oh, this and this and that, I'm gonna hop in this Predator. No, there's gonna be glitches with this Predator, every Predator that comes out new, and it's just the way it is with Phonics. So just gotta remember, guys, if you're with a new Predator and you just bought him, just remember and keep this in mind, that he will have a bit of a defect until the next few patches that come out. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind. So with that being said, I'm going to show you his stuff. So we already know that he has to use the rockets in his left arm, and if you guys remember the movie, that's where his wrist computer is also too. So and that's actually the arm where he gets chopped off. So that's pretty cool. Just for those Predator fans that do know that, of course, anyways. But he is a young blood, so that's pretty cool. But we're gonna start using this stuff. Also, we'll try to get his mask blown off, so you guys get to see what it's like in game. When he roars and stuff like that. Like, does his roar change? But with that being said, actually, let me showcase the wheel. And for his wheel, these don't work. He can't say anything. So I'm assuming maybe they're putting new voiceovers, maybe. So that way it's a bit different. Maybe like, hey, you want some candy over here, and then kind of have everything else here. The only thing you're able to use is RAR. But with that being said, let's hear his RAR. Again, the capture says RAR. I think his RAR, I don't know if his RAR was exactly that. I don't think it was, though, personal opinion. I don't think it was. But, there you go. So that's his RAR. Let's do it one more time. So there you go. Obviously, we're going to use his rockets on an AI if we can get to that. Don't know why I used that. That was pointless. See if we can try to get an AI. So what this apparently does, it's a little rocket. You shoot it at a fire team member or an AI, and it lights them on fire. And actually, if a fire team member gets close enough to another fire team member, they'll also get lit up in flames as well. So I think that was pretty cool. Really smart by them. So, oh, there's some AI over here. Some AI guys over here. Also, it doesn't aim exactly where you want it to. Just keep that in mind. So as you see, he's like burning up. Second shot for AIs will kill him, so that's pretty cool. You also get to see the blue little meter actually starts to go down the more you keep using the rockets. So example, see how the blue meter is now a bit lower now? So that's pretty cool. You know, so you guys, you know, aren't looking down on the, you know, right hand corner of their screen and, you know, counting it down, and you want it to actually, like, you know, oh my god, I'm about to run out. I don't want to look though, but so you see that little blue meter right there, and you're like, hey, alright, I'm about to run out. I better back out of here and switch to something more deadlier. Alright, so with other than that, we are going to look at something else now, his animations. So, real cool. Again, something real neat if you guys haven't noticed it already. If I haven't even stated it in my last video of this guy, he does have his smart disc on his smart disc holder, so his holster. So you see there, it's actually there. That's how you kind of know too if you're running a city hunter or you're going against one. You kind of know he's using smart disc because he'll have it up in the little cubby up there. You know, he'll have it on his holster. So that's pretty cool. He does pull it out of his holster there. You see that? So that's cool, and it actually doesn't show like another smart disc there. It's really cool. I really love that. So, you know, again, great attention to detail that Alphonic didn't have to do, but really cool. Alright, so here we go. Again, for smart disc users, if you're a fan of smart disc, the turning on the smart disc for console is a bit easier now. So if you guys didn't know that, if you're a smart disc guy, turning on the smart disc is way more sharper than usual. Or this ain't my sensitivity either, so that's really cool. They didn't have to do that, but they did. And actually, well, I felt like they actually had to do that, because the game, you know, every time I kept using the smart disc, you know, it doesn't just give PC people an advantage, you know, players an advantage. It's very unfair, you know what I mean? How they're, you know, so this is a lot fairer now that we are able to, you know, move it without disorienting our gameplay, you know what I mean? Without us changing our sensitivity when we're playing as the Predator. So that's really cool. Again, combi stick. So his combi stick again is the iconic Hunter combi stick he used in the movie. I know it was in there for about a few scenes, and then he never really used it throughout the movie. Only for a few scenes, but other than that, we know he used it also for the iconic Thunder roar up, you know, when he was roaring, which I will showcase that when I do the smash. So let's just, again, it's no different melee attacks. It does use less stamina, so that's really good. So of course throwing's the same. You know, the animations there are the same, so nothing big different. Only real animation is different, and the only new showcasing is different. It's probably the smart disc, the way he pulls it out. Yeah, exactly. See how he pulls it out. It's a bit different than normal. Unless that's just me, then that's probably just me. But I feel like that's a bit different. Another new animation, of course, since there's really nothing for the combi stick. It's just basically what it is, a combi stick. I will showcase now the plasma caster. Yes, the plasma caster does have a different animation, as like he did in the movie. It goes up, sort of like he did in the movie, and then goes it tracks backwards, and it kind of like it's nicely in his back. I love that. Again, exactly like the movie. I love that. You know, great attention to detail by Alphonic once again. You know, they're definitely doing. They won me over after this. You know, they really did. You know, so another thing that you guys probably haven't noticed though yet, if you just so you know, as Predator mains or fans, and you don't like fire team members and you don't play, I love, me and my friend here, um, me and him were in a private exactly like this, and I was looking at his Predator, you know, City Hunter, and it actually, his is a bit different than mine. I like to keep mine like the original City Hunter because, yeah, I mean, personal reference, you know what I mean? So, it actually, his laser, his reticle, if you want to call it, comes from his left side of the mask, like in the movie. So, again, great attention to detail. It's not on his, like the City Hunter, I mean, the Jungle Hunter. It's not like the Jungle Hunter where it's on his, you know, or like most Predators, it's on his, you know, right of his eye, you know, right on it. The reticle's on the right side of the mask. This one's actually on the left. So, example, like Greyback, his clan leader, well, his elder, has it on his right. He has a Youngblood, the City Hunter, has it on his left. So that's really cool. So he's like a left-handed Predator. So that's, you know, great attention to detail again, Biophonic. They didn't have to do that. Could have been lazy about it. But they did great on that part. So that's really cool. Anything other than that, again, bear traps. I rather put bear traps due to the fact that this is how this build works. You know, if they stepped on that, you might want to pull out a smart disc, or you want to pull out a combi stick and then chuck it in there for a cheeky, you know, combi stick throw. Other than that, though, we're going to showcase some of the stealth kills if we can. I want to see if there's a stealth kill with the fire rockets. Thing is, though, I don't see any AIs in this area. We only have 6 minutes left, so let's see if we can do that. I want to show you something with the combi stick before the timer runs out. So I'm going to see if I can get on a stealth kill here. Okay. So there's no difference if you have the rockets. You're just going to do the regular stab. You know what I mean? The regular wrist blade stab, which is okay. Nothing too crazy. It would have been cool, though, like if you would shove the rockets in him or something like that, like in his back or something, and then he just kind of burns or something like that. Really cool, but nevertheless, still cool. Where the heck is this AI?
What's going on out there? Long gone. Too bad.
Let's use the combi stick and see if there's anything different here.
Fucking with me, man?
Okay, I pressed R2, but yeah, right. Anyways, with the combi stick, I want to show you guys this. See if there's, well, I just generally want to see if there's something new with the smash. I heard my friend told me there was something new, so we'll see. Alright, so it seems like there's about nothing new with the combi stick smash. So that kind of sucks. I wish there was something new. We'll see that again. You know, he does the regular twirl, and basically, yeah, that's it. He doesn't really do anything different. So with the combi stick, which kind of sucks. I wish he could have done something cool, like, you know, thrown it up in the air or something like he did in the movie, but nothing new there, so that kind of sucks. Let's see if there is something new right here. Alright, so there's nothing new. But it just, I mean, that looks cooler, though. That looks cool because it's him, you know what I mean? I mean, any other Predator, yeah, it looks cool, but it doesn't look awesome. That's the difference, though. It's cool, but it doesn't look awesome. So, other than that, so there you go, guys. That's basically it towards the City Hunter. There's nothing relatively new, you know, about him. You know, other than, you know, well, actually, there's a lot new, but nothing new when it comes to Smash or anything unique like that towards this Predator. I wish they could have done something a bit more unique other than that, but I think I'm asking a bit too much at that point. But other than that, let's, but yeah, so there's really nothing to say about that. I mean, he has a unique RAR. His there's a few bugs still in the game. You know, they're taking out his speech bubble, so he can't say anything. Again, but he has a really cool RAR as usual. And man, that is one hell of a roar. Just like Greyback, he has his own unique roar, which I love. They gotta keep doing that with every predator that comes new. Unfortunately, Samurai doesn't have a unique roar, which I wish he had. You know what I mean? Like a Japanese Samurai battle cry or something like that. That would have been really cool. But that's not the case, you know. With that being said, wow. Really cool though. I really love this predator. It's probably going to be mostly seen in my classes to begin with. Most of my builds, because again, the wrist rocket launcher is the only rocket launcher. The wrist launcher is the only thing that he really has like towards this predator that might be really cool towards you know some other type of builds with a katana or something. You know, because this does have a status effect. You know, it does cause fire. So just like the katana, which caused the bleed status effect, this causes the fire status effect. So it only gets 1 HP, which is really cool. Nevertheless, really great stuff by Alphonic. Again, they really did really good here. You know what I mean? They really did good. Just an amazing predator, man. Again, just so you guys know, the combi stick, the smart just is a lot easier to control now. So they get, you know, do sharp turns. All that great stuff, you know. They did really good with this predator. But other than that, guys, I was your host, RonarkTV. Please comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Please go sub to Paul Stars and the One Cool Deadpool. With Vice Productions. Go check his stuff out. He's made 2 videos, music videos so far. So you guys can check that out. He did a Friday 13th and a Mandalorian one, so you guys can enjoy that. And go check out Paul Stars. He's a really great fan of mine. Hooked me up with the Hunter today, the City Hunter. I wouldn't, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be showcasing him to you guys. But with that being said, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, all the good stuff to keep me running. And with that being said, happy hunting, guys.